Hello there, a very good morning to you. There is some wet and windy weather on the way later on today, but for the time being, it's a bright and breezy start to the day. A band of showers, though, is pushing its way eastwards, and there could be the odd heavier burst on this first thing in the morning. Generally, though, tending to break up a touch into the afternoon, but certainly still some showers lingering across Scotland, parts of Northern Ireland and central areas of England, probably faring best in some of those brighter, sunnier spells, but outbreaks of rain still possible for central southern districts, and the cloud will be building here into the afternoon. Temperatures generally ranging between 9 and 14 degrees Celsius, but you'll probably still notice a breeze when you are out and about today. Tonight, though, we are going to be turning our attention to an area of low pressure that's arriving from the Atlantic, and increasingly this is looking like it could bring some quite noticeable disruption at times, with some very heavy pulses of rain and quite strong winds as those isobars really start to squeeze together. As a result, rain and wind warnings have been issued. At the time being, those rain warnings come into play across parts of southwest England and Wales on Monday evening, and then a second one for northern England during the early hours of Tuesday morning. Particularly those higher ground sites like Dartmoor, Banabrycheiniog, Eryri and the Cumbrian Fells could see 60 to 80 millimetres of rain falling, and with the saturated ground we already have at the moment, that could well cause some flooding and disruption at times. For the wind warnings, we've also got one across western Wales and southwest England that comes into play tonight, but our next one for northwestern England will be in force from Tuesday afternoon. Those gales, severe at times, will initially push their way through the Irish Sea and then eventually steer their way towards parts of northwestern Scotland later on into tomorrow. Some pretty large waves will be around these coastal regions, and again, disruption to ferry transport and other travel services is very likely. We'll play that through on the weather graphics for you from this evening onwards then. You can see where that rain really starts to spread its way in from the southwest, those heavy pulses of rain really providing quite difficult travelling conditions for anyone that is going to be on the roads tonight and into the early hours of Tuesday morning. With it, though, is coming some notably mild air, and by the time we reach dawn on Tuesday morning, many of us will already be seeing temperatures of 12 to 13 degrees Celsius away from northeastern Scotland, where it will start off that little bit chillier. But the rain will be arriving here as we head throughout the day as well. Those heavier pulses continuing to push northwards and the winds really picking up in strength as well. It will turn a little drier and brighter from the west into the second half of the day. Perhaps some sunshine beginning to emerge for parts of Northern Ireland and the far southwest of England and Wales. With all of that, though, it is still going to be exceptionally mild for the time of year. Highs potentially reaching 16 degrees Celsius in places, even a touch higher for some localised spots, and that is notably above where we'd normally expect to be for December. Do remember then that second wind warning for northwestern Scotland, though, comes into play from 3 p.m. on Tuesday. So even after that rain band has cleared, we're going to see those wind gusts pick up in strength even further, with potentially 70-mile-an-hour gusts affecting parts of the Outer Hebrides. So even if it's drier, do continue to take care into tomorrow evening and overnight, because some further disruption is very likely. Stay up to date across all the latest warnings on both our YouTube channel but also our social media sites, where we'll be issuing any updates that we might have throughout the day. Otherwise, enjoy your day. Bye-bye.